Tutorials for Final Cut Pro, Lesson 3. We're looking at finding your project, detaching audio, audio effects including volume, padding and equalization. When you first open Final Cut Pro, your project may be in amongst a number of other projects. To ensure you choose your project and nobody else's, you have to make sure you've labelled it correctly and you can remember what you labelled it. This blue button, which looks like an old-fashioned film reel, helps us to select the correct project. We can also double-click on it to select it just as easily. Once you've found your project, you'll know you're not affecting anybody else's footage. In our project, if we choose or select a clip, we can affect that audio by simply moving the audio line up and down, making it louder or making it softer. That's not the ideal way of selecting it. Let's Control-click to separate the audio from the video, and that will allow us to work only with the audio. If you now click on that audio only, we can use what's called the inspector. And in the inspector, we can affect the audio in a number of ways. There are effects we can put on, which we'll look at later. For now, we'll look at the fact that you can change the volume. Be careful with the volume of audio. We want to keep it really around the -6. Pan mode allows us to either move the sound from the left to the right, stereo, create space, and if it's spoken word, you'll choose dialogue, etc. It gives us a number of options to improve the sound of our project. We can also do equalization. Now, this is getting a little bit involved in audio, but we can enhance voice, we can enhance music. Let's look at the graphic for equalization. If we change it to voice, you can see that the mid-range tones are brought up and the bass are brought down slightly, and that's the normal speaking human voice. If you choose music, you can see that all the ranges are actually enhanced, and that's to help the music have its best quality. A number of different options will give us a number of different effects to our music. Experiment with the music and audio you've chosen, ensuring that it always remains around the -6 decibels. Okay, for now we're going to leave that at flat. You can change to 31 channels and manipulate it manually. I don't recommend this as it can get totally out of control and your audio will end up sounding very, very strange. Personally, I would stick to the 10 channels and work with what the computer has to offer in terms of options for your sound. If you're making a music video, you won't want the original sound that you got when filming. Select your audio and simply delete by hitting the delete key. Then you can play that clip with absolutely no sound at all and add your own sound effects and your own music later on.